Hey everybody, and welcome. So I want to make a video talking more about department store bikes and why people really don't seem to like them versus their high-end bikes. And something that a lot of people don't seem to get about the differences between their high-end bike versus department store bikes. Now they obviously know that the fork shocks and the derailleur are pretty crappy on department store bikes, and everybody can agree on that. Swipe those out and you got a pretty decent bike. Why? Here's why. Department store bikes, even though they look small, they are actually built more thicker. So the frame is actually thicker than your common high-end bike, because high-end bikes kind of do this. The same thing as what you see with tapered handlebars. They have a bigger handlebar piece, then it tapers down. High-end bikes actually build their frames bigger, but they use less material in the tubing dimensions. So right here on the clamp area is actually thinner than it is right here. So even though the high-end bikes are seeming like they're stronger, the difference between the high-end bikes versus department store bikes are really not that far off, because department store bikes, even though they seem smaller and they seem pretty crappy, they're really not, because the small size, they actually use thicker gauge tubing than your common high-end bike does. And here you go. You can see my seat post area. My camera focuses. You can see how thick that frame is right there. And this is using a 27.2 millimeter seat post clamp system versus the higher end bikes that use like a 30 or 31 plus seat post clamp. If you don't really believe me, you can see the differences by buying a cheap seat post, aluminum or such forth. Buy from a 27 or 25.4, and then buy a 30.9 or 31.8 seat post. Compare the two, and you'll see that the bigger seat post actually has a thinner walled dimension, compared to the smaller system that actually has a much thicker walled system. That's the difference between these department store bikes and the high-end bikes, is even though they're built smaller and they don't seem capable, they're actually really capable as much as their bigger brothers. So don't be scared about these department store bikes or think that they're not very capable because they have a smaller frame to them. They're not. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace out.